In this Borderlands 4 video, I bring you the top 10 best farms in the game. Whether you want XP, shinies, legendary loot, all that good stuff, I have you covered today. Today I cover farms for both solo and non-solo players, so let's get into it. How's it going, guys? My name's DPJ, and if you do enjoy the video, leaving a like really helps me out, and if you like what you see and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Also guys, check out and come and join my Borderlands 4 Discord, linked in the video description. Come join, meet people to play with, trade, be a part of our open loot lobbies and get some of the best loot in the game for absolutely free. Again, my Discord is linked down below. So in this video we check out the best farms in the game. Most of these are totally broken, and there are an equal amount for both solo and non-solo players. So if you play in a group, you are good to go. If you're a solo player, you're also good to go. Now everything is timestamped, by the way, and towards the end of the video I will cover glitches or exploits and how to make a certain few weapons stupid powerful so you can make these farms as efficient as possible. I'll also showcase on screen what legendaries have increased drop chances at these specific farms being shown on screen. So let's get into it, guys, and we will start with the best solo farms. Okay, so first up, probably the most popular farm in the game, and that is Splashzone. This early game boss you can literally take out every 10, 15, 20 seconds. Simply start the fight, obliterate, run back to Mox's machine, reset, rinse and repeat. This is a great farm for all solo players, that is for sure. Next up, guys, we have a drill site, and this is the Battle Wagon drill site. So this, as you can see on screen now, this drill site consists of you coming to this point on the map, running it, taking out a few waves of drill site enemies, then you take out the Battle Wagon boss. Now with this boss, I will state, if you are wanting loot from this farm, it is best you don't instantly kill him. You want to take his health down in stages, because on top of him are a load of enemies you can also take out and they will drop loot. The missiles on the sides of this boss also drop that loot, and towards the end of his health bar he will get down on his knees and spawn in more enemies, which in turn mean more loot. So yes guys, if it's loot you're after, do it that way. But once you've taken him out, reset it using Mox's encore machine, rinse and repeat. This is great for early game loot and XP. Another amazing drill site is the Foundry drill site. This one you can see on screen now. Now this one, like the last, you run it, you clear out, where you clear out the waves of enemies, and then the bosses will spawn in. I say bosses because here there are 3 bosses that spawn in. So yeah, take out the waves, take out the bosses, rinse and repeat, and great XP, great loot and all that good stuff. Now this next solo farm is probably the best in the game, probably besides Splashzone, but it's something different and it's not as boring. Okay, so how this works, guys, is, and it is totally bust, you can travel between 2 drill sites on the map and farm the bosses only. So no waves of enemies, no spending and resetting Mox's machine, you simply travel between the 2 bosses and keep taking them out. Okay, so to do this, guys, you first want to unlock the 2 drill sites and the nearby fast travel points. So the first one you want to unlock is the Swords Clench Ripper drill site, seen right here on the map, and the nearby fast travel point of Judgment's Labs. This is the order silo. So make sure these are on your map. Remember, with drill sites you always have to run them first before they appear. So the other drill site is the Old Scrape Ripper drill site, located right here on the map, right next to this order silo. Make sure you have these on your map, people. Then guys, starting at the first Ripper drill site of the Swords Clench, run it as normal, so reset it with Mox's encore machine, then run through the entire thing, taking out the waves and then taking out the bosses. Now once you've done this, here if you want you can check out your loot, but it won't disappear, so you can come back and check this out, check out your loot when you're done with this farm. But yeah, upon you taking out the bosses from this point, fast travel down to the other drill site. Once you are down here, complete it as normal, so reset it with Mox's machine and run through the waves and then take down the bosses. Once you've taken down the bosses guys, from this point do not reset this drill site, simply fast travel back to the other drill site we just completed. So once you get here guys, you don't want to reset this is very important. Stay away from Mox's machine. Here just simply go into this Ripper drill site and you'll be welcomed by these bosses. Yes, no waves of enemies. Yes, you don't have to reset this with Mox's machine. The bosses just spawn in. Here, take the bosses out and you are good. From this point guys, if you want to check your loot you can, but from this point fast travel back down to that bottom drill site. Head into it, do not use Mox's machine, go straight in and you will see the bosses will have respawned. Again, simply just take them out. From this point guys, just fast travel between the two drill sites and farm the bosses. Just don't reset the drill sites with Mox's machine and you can abuse this for as long as you like. Now important things to mention here. Sometimes you will notice the bosses don't have health bars or you can't see them, but you can just simply take them out anyway, they will eventually die. And also sometimes at the Swords Clenched drill site, not all bosses spawn in, so sometimes you'll go here there'll be one, sometimes there'll be two, and sometimes there'll be all three. But yeah guys, use this while you can because this one is definitely getting nerfed. Okay, so let's move on to the best co-op farms. So these consist of, for the most part, one player uses Mox's Encore machine to instantly reset bosses, while the other player or players take out the boss. These all consist of using certain spots in that boss room which allows you to take out the boss every few seconds. So loot can be farmed super efficiently. You might notice that I'm using stupid powerful weapons in taking out these bosses. Now info on what these are and how you do this will be showcased at the end of the video for those unaware of said exploits, or if you don't have your own methods of taking out bosses in seconds. So let's check out some of the best co-op farms. Firstly guys, we're going back to Splashzone. So here you can literally take out this boss every couple of seconds if you set this up right. So one person stands next to Mox's Encore machine and just spams the button to reset it, while the other player comes into Splashzone's battle arena, climbs up to this point and stands exactly where you see me go to on screen now. From this point guys, if you just jump, your friend can reset Splashzone. So here you simply just take him out, jump, while your friend's just spamming Mox's machine. Meaning every time you kill Splashzone, you jump, he will respawn. This is crazy in regards to how fast you can earn loot this way. So yes, use this while you can. Now you can do similar things with many other bosses in the game, so let's check a few of them out too. Okay, so this can also be done with a core observer, who is located within the Black Lime bunker, which is an order bunker, which will unlocked upon you completing the 5th or 6th mission in the main story campaign of one fell swoop. Once you do this, you'll see order bunkers appear on your map. So within here, one person stands again by Mox's machine spamming the reset button, while the other player goes down into the boss's room and stands right by the exit room door near the portal. Positioning yourself, as I do, means a person right by Mox's Encore machine can reset the boss. You then just step forward into the boss's room, he will spawn, you take him out, step back in, take him out while your friend's resetting the machine. It really is as simple as that to earn all of that juicy loot. Now another boss you can do this with is Axemaul, who is a boss found in the Toil of Spoiling Viz abandoned mine. Now these mines unlock on your map after completing the campaign. Okay, so same rules apply here as the last farm. One person stands by Mox's encore machine, spamming it, while the other player stands right by the exit of the boss's arena, as you see me doing on screen now. Stepping in and out of the boss's room gives the person spamming Mox's machine a big enough window to reset the boss. Simply rinse and repeat, guys, to get all that juicy loot. Now another boss you can do this with is Leader Willem. Now to unlock Leader Willem as a boss you can farm, though, you need to take part and complete 5 side quests, and they start, as you're seeing on screen now, with Enter the Electi Part 1, then Enter the Electi Part 2, then the Council Divided, then a Traitor Within, and then the Mole's Gambit. At the end of the Mole's Gambit, you will fight Leader Willem. Upon you completing this side quest, Leader Willem will appear on your map to indeed farm. So once you have this boss unlocked, you can use the trick of one person standing by Mox's machine while the other person takes him out. So this one's super simple. So one person stands by Mox's machine while the other one simply jumps down into the boss's arena, but stands on this small spot in this small room, literally where you jump down. So take out Leader Willem, step back so your back hits the wall behind you, then just step forward and the boss will respawn as long as your pal by Mox's machine is spamming the reset button. And you can do this over and over, guys, taking them out from afar with weapons like the Songbird to earn crazy amounts of loot. Okay, so this can also be done with a boss called Fractis. I will also say though as well, guys, that Fractis is located in the Cruel Craft Order Bunker. Again, Order Bunkers unlock on your map after doing the 5th or 6th story mission of one foul swoop. Now the Noisy Cricket allows you to get to awkward places because of the kind of throwback, the pushback the weapon has upon you jumping or using it. Now the positioning of where you need to be in this Fractis fight and farm, you'll see on screen now as my pal EasyNow1337 Egghead explains exactly where you need to be and what you need to do in order to do this as efficiently as possible. But yeah, in the footage I am the person who's standing and spamming Mox's machine while he does the hard part. But yes, listen to him on screen now explaining exactly how you get into position to farm this boss.
Like you'll recoil backwards. You can use this to essentially rocket jump from little areas, but it does huge amounts of damage to you, so you need a big-ish shield. I've got a turtle shield with 18,000, so make sure you have that. We're going to jump up onto this little lip here. You just basically jump once and hold forward. It can be a little bit finicky. It doesn't look like you can stand on there, but you can. Now we're going to go to this lip here. We're going to do a soft double jump and hold forward again. What I mean by soft double jump is we're going to jump, but we're not going to jump until we're starting to fall back down from the original jump. So we can get a good amount of, you know, not bouncing our head off this and getting stuck on this. Now you want to go over to the right as much as I like it. I like being closer, so like here. Now when you are going to do this, you're going to need to jump and fire at the same time. If you fire straight down, you're not going to get any jumps. You have to essentially blast yourself off this window. Now I haven't found the perfect position for this, so it's just a trial and error type thing. But essentially you're going to jump and shoot at the same time, and then you're going to push yourself forwards to this here. Sometimes it looks like you can't make it, but there's a grabby point that will pull you up and make you mantle it. So it's just a case of getting it right. See, I hit underneath it, then I was too close to it, so let's do it again. That should be it. There we go. And we're on there. Now we're going to get onto this pipe. You can make a single jump to this, but you can also use a Noisy Cricket, which just makes it a little bit more consistent. There are some weird properties up here with walls, so as soon as you get on here, try not to move too much. You can walk around sometimes absolutely fine, other times you'll get pushed by an invisible force. So we're going to do this again, and then we're going to get up, and we're going to land here. Now we're going to aim for not the light switch itself, but these little kind of like fittings that are on the wall behind. And we're basically going to do one jump and start to glide forward, and then hit our second jump halfway through the flight. because otherwise if you jump too early, sometimes you completely miss. Now we are here, we're going to jump up, and we're going to stand on this little thing here. Right, so this is trial and error as well. You want to get as close as possible to the area, and then get your friend to spawn him in, because at this point he can hit that thing if you jump up and down, which will spawn the boss. If the boss isn't coming in, you need to step forward slightly until he spawns in. Whenever he spawns in, that's when you know you're in the perfect position, and then all you need to do is just jump up and down and use your Songbird glitched overpowered weapon to just basically hit him, jump, hit him, jump.
Okay, so the next two co-op farms take place against those vault bosses who have amazing class items or class mods within their loot pools. Now these farms work in a similar way to the ones we've just covered, but there are specific spots in the boss's arena in which you need to stand in order to have your friend be able to reset the bosses via Mox's Encore machine. So the first vault boss we will check out is a Primordial Garden of Radis. Now he is the boss of the Carcadia Burn area and vault. So on screen now guys, you're seeing previous footage I already posted on this farm, which is how you set this up perfectly. So check this out. This is what you need to do. So obviously with your pal standing at the Mox's big Encore machine, you go down into the arena. Now you need to find a specific spot of where this actually happens. Now I've marked this with a blue weapon drop on the floor, which when you find this particular spot guys, I recommend you do exactly the same. You want to mark the spot so you know exactly where it is. Just drop a blue item or something you know that you're dropping down, you know what it is, so you can you can go back to if the boss knocks you off course or something along those lines. And you're seeing it on screen now guys. I'm looking around to show you exactly where this boss is, where this point is where it will reset the boss. So yeah, just make sure you're in this particular spot guys, and you should be good to go. And again, have one person standing at the Mox's machine while you're down there trying to find this spot. And once you start to see that flicker, which you're seeing on screen now, you know that you're in the right spot. Once it's flickering, you're in the right spot. Once you find the spot, people just stand on it, stand there and around it. Just keep walking over the top of it while your friend is spamming Mox's machine, spamming to reset it. And then from that point guys, you just simply keep taking out of this boss. And that's it. That's all you need to do. It's quite simple. It really is, people. Now another vault boss you can do this with is Origo, who is a terminus range vault boss. So this works in a similar way to the last one. One person stands by Mox's Encore machine while the other player comes into the boss's arena. Here guys, you need to stand in this specific spot I am using right here. It's best to actually drop a piece of loot on the floor in this specific spot, because this boss dive bombs at you and will knock you away from this spot. Here in this spot though, your friend by Mox's machine will see the machine flickering. This is fine as long as he spams the reset button once this boss has been taken down, and the boss will indeed respawn. But yeah, use and abuse this while you can guys to get amazing class mods and tons of other loot too. Okay, so the last co-op farm you can use is an amazing one which will earn you double the loot and double the XP. XP. And what this consists of is using 2 different drill sites at the same time. Basically, one player goes to one drill site and another player goes to another drill site. Or if you're playing in a team of 4, 2 go to one, 2 go to the other. This gives crazy amount of XP if you need XP, but you also double up on that loot. Now you do need to use 2 of these drill sites which are close together. I believe the Sydney Pointy Legs one and the Foundry Freaks one, seen on screen now, are the best to do this, because if you travel too far away, if you're in a team, it drags the other players. That's why you need to use these 2 drill sites that are close together. But yes guys, farming both at the same time will earn you tons of loot and tons of that XP, so do it while you can. And there we have it guys for the best farms in the game as of right now. Now to end, for players interested, this is how you glitch out the 2 weapons to make them stupid powerful, which is what you saw in the previous clips covered in today's farms. These are the Songbird and the Birts bees. Now the Birts bees, there's a specific role you need for it, but the Songbird you can get any and you can use and abuse these glitches. But these are clips I've already posted on my channel, so I'll just play out those clips and you'll see them on screen now. Songbird is a pistol that you can indeed farm from the Rock'n'Roller boss. He is found within the Trinket Crevice abandoned mine located right here on the map. These open up after you complete the campaign. So when you have the Songbird pistol, you can actually increase and stack its damage, and you do this very easily. So what you want to do guys is go into your inventory and make sure the Songbird is equipped with any other weapon, but make sure you only have 2 weapons equipped in total, one being the Songbird. You want 2 empty slots in your weapon slots. So from this point guys, what you want to do is, with the Songbird in hand, empty out the clip. Simple as that, shoot all bullets. When the weapon is doing the auto animation or the auto reload animation, you just want to swap weapons and swap back to the Songbird as quickly as possible during that reload animation. So on console here, while that Songbird is in that mid reload animation, you double tap Y. On PlayStation, you double tap triangle. You keep doing this guys, and every instance you do this, it stacks damage, but you have to do it mid reload. You can't just spam the swap weapon button. You have to wait for, like, say when the bullets are being put into the chamber to do it then. So just double tapping your switch weapon button, you'll switch to your other weapon and switch back to the Songbird. And it is as simple as this in stacking damage. And you're seeing on screen now guys, when you stack damage like this for a couple of minutes, you can see exactly how powerful this thing is. It will one tap more or less every boss in the game. Pretty crazy guys. But guys, it gets even more broke than this. What I'm about to show you is quite possibly the most craziest OP broken weapon in Borderlands history. So if you get a Birts Bees, which has the fiery mode of flamethrower on it, fires a flamethrower that deals so and so damage. It doesn't matter on the damage here, but it also has Torg licensed sticky magazine, fires sticky gyro jets that explode on reload or when switching modes that doing so and so explosion damage. If you have these 2 on the same Birts Bees, this is by far the most broken thing you are ever going to witness in this game. So you don't need no enhancement, all you need is this weapon. So what you do guys is, like what we just did with that taser, you empty, let's say, half of the clip into a boss. You don't even need to use the entire clip. If you empty most of the clip into a boss, leaving a couple in the mag, then guys switch to that flamethrower mode and switch back to your main firing mode, you insta wipe out every boss in the game. And what's even crazier about this guys is, it ignores immune phases. So that big old dude with that big old belly. Yeah, normally when you fight him, you have to throw that like green spear at him to remove his immune phase. With this version of the Birts Bees and doing this, you do not. Bosses like the Bio Bulkhead, where you have to throw the gas canisters at him. Not with this weapon. You spray those Torg stickers at him, obviously not emptying the magazine, then just switch to that flamethrower mode, switch back, and it insta wipes him out, whether he has an immune phase or not. This thing is utterly broken. So where do you farm the Birts Bees from? Okay, so this drops my boss called Sludgemaul. Now Sludgemaul is opened up after you complete 2 side quests. So right here on the map guys, as you complete or get through the campaign, you'll unlock side quests. The first one is called Null and Void, again found right here on the map. Upon you completing this side quest, you then unlock All Charged Up, again appearing right here on the map. At the end of this mission people, you then fight Sludgemaul. Completing this quest line, Sludgemaul then will appear on your map for you to go to and farm. Go here guys, farm this dude, get this version of the Birts Bees, and you'll never have to look back. It is utterly wild. But on that note guys, we have come to the end of the video. Those are the 10 plus best farms in the game as of right now. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, leaving a like really helps out. If you like what you see and want to see more, be sure to subscribe, and hopefully guys, I will see you on that next one.